witchaton. It's about 1:30 and I have to go to class soon. And there's an old man right there. I don't want to. Anyway, so day 1 of witchathon. I haven't gotten a lot of reading done because I've had school, but I started the Beautiful audiobook this morning, and it says I'm about like 10% through, I think, but when I was listening to it earlier, it kind of sounded like it skipped like a section, so I stopped listening to it then. So I'm gonna have to look at it and see if it really did skip. But other than that, I went to the library this morning, so I figured I might as well show you what I got. I literally went for 1 book and I walked out with 5. Yes. So the first thing I got is Death Note Volume 3. I've read the first 2 volumes. I actually have them at home, but like I have the black edition, so it was the first 2 volumes. And I don't know, I just really haven't felt the need to buy books recently, so got it from the library. And then I also got Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I've also thought about switching this out for because originally on my TBR I put 6 of Crows, and I might use Shadow and Bone instead because it does look like it's a little bit shorter and the font's really big, and I don't know, maybe if I start with the Grisha trilogy I won't be so disappointed, I guess, because I do have really low expectations, so I might read that instead of 6 of Crows. And then I also got Unearthed by Megan Spooner and Amy Kaufman, and this is a really short sci-fi, but yeah, I've been meaning to read this, so I got that. Then I also got The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I've been really wanting to read this, so I got it. I hope that I get to it soon, because I've been meaning to read it. And then I also got Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, which I could also use for my book that promises to be dark and twisted. Honestly, I feel like I'm just really overthinking my TBR and everything, but I don't know. It's just because I feel like I've given myself so much physical reading, and I just like don't want to disappoint myself. So I don't know. I'll rethink it later. But also, I'm using 9th House for, I don't remember which challenge, but I'm using 9th House for one of them, which is kind of cheating because I'm already halfway through it. But I really want to finish it because I'm really enjoying it. And I also want to finish it before November 5th because I'm going to like the Barnes & Noble book club thing. So I really want to get it done. Yes. So, you know, either way, I'm pretty sure I'll end up reading these books, so I just need to stop overthinking what I'm going to use for these challenges. Whatever. Okay. We'll update later. It is currently like 8 o'clock, and I have made some decisions. So I am not really sticking to my TBR like I thought I was going to. I'm definitely overthinking it a lot, but it's because I want to I want to finish these challenges. So I am already like 54 pages into Shadow and Bone, and it's really fast to read. Like, it didn't take me that long, and I'm not hating it either. So I hope that it only gets better, right? Okay, at least for right now. I don't see why everybody hates Mal. I actually kind of like him a little bit. Like, I already kind of like the, I don't want to call it like a weird dynamic that Mal and Elena have, but like there's definitely this very scene tension, and I like it. So, also I couldn't really figure out what was wrong with the Beautiful audiobook on Script, because I feel like it definitely was skipping a section, so I think I'm gonna put it aside. And then I was just thinking that maybe I'll read Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. So I go on my Libby, and it's available as an audiobook from my library. So I am going to read that instead, and I think that's gonna cover the challenge for read a book that's gonna be dark and twisted, and then read a book that I'm literally cutting everything I say out of this next clip because I had no idea what I was talking about, and I totally got one of the challenges wrong, so just ignore me. Thanks. So I'm about 100 pages into Shadow and Bone now, and I probably could have made it further, but I'm procrastinating. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm only 100 pages in, so I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but like, what I'm enjoying is that it's really quick to read. And so, I don't know, it's just making it go by a lot faster, and I feel like it makes it feel like it's a lot more fast-paced than it actually is. But yeah, so far I'm not really annoyed with any of the characters or anything. I don't really have opinions on them yet. So, but yeah. I don't know. So, maybe I'll read more before bed, or I'll just read it in the morning. I don't know. So, it's now Friday, and I am tired, but we are surviving, not thriving. And I am now 200 pages into Shadow and Bone, literally just reading it between last night and this morning. So there's about 350 pages, so I'm honestly thinking I can probably finish this tonight. Yes. My thoughts are nothing's really happening, but I'm still entertained, I guess. I don't know. I think just because I can read it really fast, like, I don't know, but I'm not mad about it. So I actually have to leave for school, and I have to pick up my ring because I was getting it resized. So I'm gonna listen to Into the Drowning Deep audiobook on my way because it's like an hour. So yes, looking forward to that. I've actually started Into the Drowning Deep once before, but I kind of like soft DNF'd it because I just wasn't in the mood for it. but now I think I'm in the mood for it. So, yes. Okay, so I am now on page 232 of Shadow and Bone, and I feel like it was a pretty important chapter. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the Darkling. Like, I know so many people hate him, but I kind of like how he's mysterious, and I don't know. I also don't know why everybody hates Mal. Like, I feel like I understand why he's upset. So yeah, I don't know why y'all are hating on him, because personally I think Mal has rights. For now. I need to film this clip again because the last clip I filmed was kind of a hot mess. So, reading and TBR update. So first, reading update. Into the Drowning Deep, about 20% in, really enjoying it. I guess I can't really have like a strong opinion yet because we're only kind of just scraping the surface level of the plot, but I'm excited to see some more killer mermaids because we saw some in the beginning and I freaking loved it, even though I already read the beginning part before, but I freaking loved it again. And since it's spooky season, I'm really in the mood to read about some killer mermaids. So, I don't know, I kind of want to read it before I go to bed, but I'm also a scaredy cat, but it's also mermaids, so I feel like it wouldn't scare me as like a realistic thriller would, if that makes sense. And then, maybe like an hour and a half ago, I finished Shadow and Bone by Miss Leigh Bardugo. And I really played myself because I sat here and I told myself I was never going to read the Grisha trilogy, that I literally did not give a single hoot about it, and that I knew I wasn't going to like it, and literally all of this BS. And I actually really freaking liked it. Like, I played nobody but myself here.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So, final thoughts. I gave it 4 stars. In reality, I don't really think it's a 4-star book. Looking at it objectively, it's probably more of a 3-star, which is still good. But I think that because I was so entertained and I finished it so fast, that like it kept me engaged to the point where like I wanted to keep reading. So I feel like, especially lately, I feel like I don't find a lot of books that just make me want to keep on reading, and I really found that with Shadow and Bone. And then also before Witchaton started, I was reading Ninth House, and I felt that way with Ninth House too. So like, is Leigh Bardugo just my girl now? Is she like my new favorite author? Oh my god. Anyway, so 1, kind of hate the Darkling, but also kind of stan him. I have conflicted feelings because I feel like he really had me fooled. Like, you know, I see everybody talking about the Grisha trilogy, so we all know that the Darkling is the bad guy, but like, I was still kind of fooled. Like, he had me convinced, you know. I don't blame her for being convinced by his persuasion and charm, and you know, like, I thought it was pretty well done, and if you can get me to stand the villain, then good job, Miss Bardugo. Elena did not annoy me as much as I thought she would. I actually thought she was kind of relatable in just like some of the comments she made. And personally, at least for the first book, I think Mal has rights. Maybe I will retract my statement later, but as of right now, I think Mal has rights. And you know what? I actually kind of like Mal more than the Darkling. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I like Mal more than the Darkling. I think that he is valid because when he first reunited with Elena, I totally understand his frustration and why he would feel the way that he felt. I think it's completely valid. I'm also a Pisces, so I feel everything. Blessing or a curse? Not sure. But I think that was valid. And then towards the end of the book, we obviously see that he would go to the ends of the earth for Elena. And you know, I really liked that. And I mean, there's probably no spoilers for this trilogy at this point, but like, mild spoiler, I guess, if you haven't read it. Like, at the end when Mal was supposed to die, I knew he wasn't gonna die, but like, I still found myself being sad. So I was like, damn, I do care, don't I? So yeah, I ended up caring about Shadow of Bone way more than I thought I ever would. And dare I say I really liked it. So there's that. And I hope Mal still has rights in the second book, except, you know, at some point he gets that dumbass tattoo, but it's fine. I can forgive that, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts on Shadow and Bone. And honestly, after the readathon, I'll probably go to my library and get the next book. Cool. So then for my TBR update, I am no longer going to read Middle Game. I decided I think I want to wait until my audiobook loan comes in, and that's not for another few weeks. So I found a solution though. When I went to the library, I did get Death Note Volume 3. And I can use it for the challenge that is basically like read a book with gods in it, whether like real, made up, whatever. And Death Note does have a death god in it. So I'm going to use that, and I can finish it in 1-2 sittings. So that'll be easy. And then for my book with fire on the cover, I think the title of it is Entering into Adamsville or something like that. It's the new Francesca Zappia book, and I'm going to listen to it on audiobook, which is why I think this works out really well. And on double speed, the audiobook is only going to be about like 4 hours, so they'll be really easy to get through. And then since I'm listening to stuff audibly, or I also have Into the Drowning Deep on my Kindle, then I can kind of focus on reading Gideon the Ninth physically, and that'll give me some time to get through that the beginning of next week. So I think I have overthinked this a lot, but I think in the end I created a really good plan for myself, and I'm going to end up reading a lot of things and completing all the challenges, and I'm very happy about that. And then if I happen to complete everything, I'm going to continue reading Ninth House because that does fit into the challenges as well. So, yes, this was a really long update, but I think it was valid. And I don't even think I need to edit it. So it's going to be like a 10-minute update. So expect my vlog to be like an hour long because it's only Friday. Love that for me. But I'll have minimal footage for tomorrow and Sunday, so you know, it'll work out. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so it is now a Saturday morning. I literally just changed my sweatshirt for this clip because I was wearing my other one still. And I felt like I needed to change the outfit, but I didn't want to give this update in my work clothes. So, I literally just finished Death Note Volume 3. I started it last night and then I just finished it this morning. And I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. There was a really interesting like plot twist towards the end, and I really liked that fact. So yeah, I can't wait to go to the library and pick up the next volume so I can find out what happens. I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna do. Well, I'm probably gonna get ready for work now, and then if I have time before work, I might read Into the Drowning Deep or Gideon the Ninth if I'm in the mood. I don't know, but I have a feeling it might be Into the Drowning Deep. So, yes. I feel like I need to take aesthetic footage to put in this vlog too, but I don't know. I also need to do homework eventually. That would be a good idea. Maybe Sunday night. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to update for now. I'm glad that I finished 2 things in basically 2 days. Maybe call it 2.5 days. So yeah, feel good about that. And yeah, I'm gonna try and read at work today, which will probably be Into the Drowning Deep, just because it's easier to take my Kindle. So cool, good fun. Okay, this is a live bed update. All I have to say is the pod scene and Into the Drowning Deep. Mom, can you please come pick me up? I'm scared. Hello. I finally have an update. I didn't vlog literally like all weekend. But it is now... What day of witchaton is it? I don't even know anymore. No. It's only Monday. I literally can't do math. Whatever day of witchathon it is, whatever, it's Monday. I'm pretty sure it ends on Thursday. So, update. I am 90% done with Into the Drowning Deep. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think I was gonna finish it as fast as I did. But holy shit, it's so good. I was listening to it while I was at work yesterday, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. The mermaids are so creepy and oh my god, like I don't even know like what to say. Like it's just so good. I'm 100% probably gonna finish it on my way to school today. I literally only have like an hour left of the audiobook on double speed, so catch me fucking screaming in my car. Whew, quaking. So after I finish Into the Drowning Deep, I'm going to start Now Entering Adamsville by Francesca Zappi. I'm pretty sure I got the title wrong the first time, but yeah, that's gonna be my next audiobook. And then I also need to start Gideon the Ninth. I really think I am on track for completing everything for Witchathon, which is so cool because it's literally my first readathon that I'm actually participating in. And I'm so happy. So, yes. I think that's all I have to say for now. Yeah, just know that I'm loving Into the Drowning Deep. And it is perfect for the spooky season, but it's also perfect if it's not spooky season. So, yes. I think it's gonna be 5 stars. And I think it's gonna be an all-time favorite, especially because it's fucking gay. I was literally so happy. Yeah, I love it. And I think it's gonna be a favorite of the year.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I just finished Into the Drowning Deep, and I was right. Gave it 5 stars, and I want another fucking book. Why haven't we gotten another book? I'm so upset. I really need this time and space for you to let me grieve. Annoying reading update. So I was on my way home from school. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start my new audiobook, Now Entering Adamsville. And I get to like chapter 3 and it just like stops. So I open up Scribd and they were like, you can continue listening to this title on November 6th. The fucking audacity. Rude. So I can't listen to that now. But I had Strange Weather by Joe Hill on hold from my library, and it just so happened to come in today. And that has like fire on the cover. So I started listening to that. 10% through. Pretty good. So, change of reading plans. Again. Yay. And I also don't have my Gideon the Ninth audiobook anymore, because they took away that too. And I had it on Scribd. So, I'm just gonna try and, read it on my own. I'm not too concerned if I don't get through it all the way, because at least I'll have all my other challenges finished. So I guess I'm not that mad, but I'm still kind of mad. Okay, so it's like 9 o'clock on Monday still. And I haven't done any more reading because I've literally have had a migraine since I've gotten home, which was at like 4:30. I didn't even end up going to my night class because my head just hurts. So I kind of have a change in reading plans again. I have decided that I'm not gonna read Gideon the Ninth. I keep going like back and forth, but I think I've officially decided I'm not gonna read Gideon the Ninth because I've broke it down, and including tonight, I would have to read 102 pages in order to get it done by Thursday. And to be honest, I just don't think that's plausible, at least for a book like this, because like I've heard it's kind of confusing, and that kind of just like reminds me of like Nevernight in a sense, where like it's gonna be one of those books that I'm going to read slower. So reading 102 pages of this versus like reading 102 pages of Shadow and Bone are like two completely different things. So, not reading the group book. And it turns out I was wrong about one of the challenges. Like the one challenge is the one challenge has to do with communicating with the dead. So I think I said at some point that like I was gonna use Into the Drowning Deep, but like I don't think mermaids count because they're alive. For some reason I thought the challenge was something else, but no, it's communicating with the dead. But so yeah, I'm just gonna use Ninth House like I originally kind of planned. I don't know why I changed that in the first place, but yeah, because I'm already halfway through Ninth House, and I gotta finish it before November 5th anyway, so I'm gonna cheat a little and use that, and just not read Gideon, and accept the fact that I'm not gonna read the group book, but I do want to read this book soon, so, yeah, that's kind of my little update, once again having a crisis over my TBR. So, it is now Tuesday night. It's like 7:30. And I haven't really done a whole lot of reading today. I haven't even touched Ninth House yet. And I'm like 25% through Strange Weather by Joe Hill. And to be honest, I'm not really liking it all that much. The first story, I think it's called Snapshot. Pretty sure I gave it 2 stars. Like, I really did not like it all that much. I found that it was almost like nonsensical, and like I understand that it's like a first person narration, and he's like looking back on this event that happened to him, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of like understanding what's going on and why things are happening the way that they're happening, but you never find that out. So I think it's kind of just pointless. So yeah, I gave that one 2 stars, and I don't remember what the one I'm in the middle of is called, but I am liking it more. It seems like it's multiple different storylines, and I think they're going to end up connecting together, so I think that this has the potential to get a higher rating from me. Oh, if you didn't know, Strange Weather is like, I think it's called like 4 short novels. So it's almost kind of like a short story collection, but there's only 4 of them. So yeah, I'm gonna try and read a good amount of Ninth House tonight, maybe like 100 pages, hopefully. I got home from school and took a nap, and like, I'm just tired, and I don't feel like doing homework, even though I know I have homework I should be doing, but probably gonna avoid it. I love that for me. So yeah, that's all I have to update on for now.
Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you.
So I have officially DNF'd Strange Weather by Joe Hill. I don't know. I really just did not like the first story, and like I don't feel like reading it. So I think I'm just gonna give up on it. And I also don't think I'm going to finish Ninth House. It's already like 7 o'clock. And I haven't read at all today. I actually got some pretty bad news today, so I just haven't been in the mood, and I'll probably end this vlog here, to be honest, because I don't think I'm gonna have anything to really update on tomorrow. So yeah, sorry there wasn't really a lot of like aesthetic b-roll footage. Kind of just like forgot. So I hope you kind of enjoyed watching me stress over my TBR and in the end not finishing it. So I'll see you next time. Bye.